go hiking to go fishing at a winter-only lake because it's going to close for the season on March 31st, but you hike up the wrong side. I am here, which is all steep bank mostly along this side, although I did get to see the waterfalls up there. I want to be over there. Yeah. So on my hike back, I was actually hearing frogs down in this area, creek croaking a little bit. Probably little leopard frogs because they weren't the deep bullfrog sound, but there's a little pond here. But that's interesting with the snow on the ground. It's not getting to freezing anymore, at least in Spokane, but probably still getting to freezing out here. It's just interesting hearing the frogs. So yeah, so much for this fishing trip. It closes in a couple weeks. It's only open until from the first weekend after Thanksgiving until March 31st. Today's the 14th. But let me show you the view from this trail. Yeah, sorry, it's not in landscape mode. So you can see it like over there, I suppose, her is good fishing. Over along this side, since it's accessible. There's a couple points down further near the boat launch that I'll probably set up at, do a little bit. Sunsets at 7 p.m. Well, and now I'm at a different lake, 4th of July lake, and it is a bit of a trek to get to this spot. But it is so quiet and peaceful here. I'm surprised nobody else is here because it's such a nice day and getting close to when they're going to close the winter only season. The smart thing I did before I left the house, I checked to see what time sunset was, to see if this is even going to be worth leaving and going fishing. What I didn't do that was smart, I didn't keep track of how long it took me to walk from my car to where I was fishing at 4th of July, which is a bit of a trek. And I just got back to my car and it's a bit dark. It's like probably 7 o'clock, right? Or maybe even a little after. 7:18 to be in fact. So yeah, in my car right now, just catching my breath because we really can't see it. Anyways, there we go. So yeah, 6:45, I'd caught a fish. 6:45, I'm like, I better head back because it's quite a trek. It's out here in the Columbia Basin. Not very many good landmarks to judge where you're going. I just head cow trails and they go all over the place. And as I'm heading back, I'm not even halfway back, I start hearing coyotes. Quite a few of them off in the distance. They probably smelled the fish I had on my stringer because stringer is quite bloody. And I'll show you the fish in a different post. But so yeah, I just started talking to him. You better stay back there, I'll kick your ass. I'm not worried about one coyote, but if it's like 6 or 7 coyotes, then yeah, but they're mostly afraid of us than they are of them, so I made it back to the car and didn't even see one of them. But I was kind of hoping that one of them would peek its head over the ridge at the parking lot. But once I started the car, they probably took off. Well, I made it home. The coyotes didn't get me. Measured the fish. The fish that I caught, it was a 17-inch rainbow trout. And I could tell by the coloring is that he is either getting ready to spawn or had just spawned. I think he probably had just spawned. And so that's why I won't be back to that lake, even though it doesn't close until March 31st, because I don't want to disrupt their spawning activity any more than I already have.